we be forgetting?
Last year, some surprising news broke that Disney Plus will be making a reboot of the film Home Alone. The news story, according to sources, sees Kemper and Delaney play a wife and husband who, in order to save their home from financial ruin, go to war with a kid who has stolen a priceless heirloom. Sounds interesting, right? Exactly who will be starring in this film is pretty important to fans. It should be, right? According to the New York Post, Archie Yates from Jojo Rabbit will play the lead role originally filled by Culkin. Yates will star alongside comedians Rob Delaney from Catastrophe and Ellie Kemper from The Office as his parents, while Dan Mazer from Dirty Grandpa is slated to direct. This announcement is sure to generate a lot of response from fans. One Twitter account stated that Home Alone should never have been more than a single film. Sequels and reboots water down the franchise. It's a promise that only works once. Meanwhile, other accounts joke saying, how you gonna remake Home Alone when in 2019 Kevin can just text his mom or catch an Uber? That's a good point, right? This announcement also drew comments from Culkin, the star of the original film. He posted a photo on Twitter saying, "This is what an updated Home Alone will actually look like." Not bad, huh? It's crazy that a few people even want Culkin, aged 39, to return as Kevin McCallister in the reboot. One Twitter user named Larward supports this cause and even made a petition to try and make it happen. Crazy, right? The petition also drew a response from Culkin, joking that he was already 39. Not 38, but that he's 100% in favor of the petition. Folks on the internet do the craziest things. It turns out this petition is genuine and can be found on the website change.org under the title of Macaulay Culkin must be cast as 9-year-old Kevin McCallister in Disney's Home Alone remake. And more than 3,000 people have already signed it. Are you interested in adding your name? As we know, the film Home Alone was first released in cinemas November 16, 1990, as a heartwarming tale of neglectful parenting, budding sadism, and the true meaning of Christmas, which unexpectedly became the must-see film of that holiday season. The film story centered on an 8-year-old boy named Kevin McCallister, played by the newcomer Macaulay Culkin, who single-handedly and inventively fends off a pair of bumbling burglars trying to rob his home at Christmas time. The film was made on a shoestring budget of around $15 million, which surprisingly generated huge success. According to Forbes, Home Alone astonished Hollywood by holding the #1 spot at the North American box office for a staggering 12 weekends in a row. The film played for nearly 200 days in theaters from November 1990 until June 1991, and in that time, it amassed an unprecedented $285.7 million or $566.3 million in today's money, taking into account inflation. Wow, fantastic, right? After this success, Chris Columbus and John Hughes made a sequel called Home Alone 2: Lost in New York, which was released in 1992. With a budget of only $28 million, this film managed to generate $173.5 million from showings in the United States. Not bad!
Directed!
The two-film series of Home Alone was then followed by 3 more films, called Home Alone 3, Home Alone 4 Taking Back the House, and Home Alone The Holiday Heist. However, the last 3 films didn't showcase the original cast in Home Alone 1 and 2, and many never really accepted them as true Home Alone films. What do you guys think? Most people perhaps will agree that Home Alone isn't Home Alone without the original cast. The fans just can't move on from the original characters played by iconic celebrities like Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, John Hurt, Catherine O'Hara, and especially Macaulay Culkin. Not to underestimate the other roles, but the main character played by Culkin really can be separated from the comedy. A boy accidentally left by his parents, having to defend his home against conspiring burglars is a captivating adventure to watch. After almost 30 years, how's that cute little boy doing now? Adulthood hasn't always been easy for Culkin. His rise to fame was particularly turbulent and full of burnouts, and his relationship with his pushy father was pretty tenuous. He also lost his sister in a devastating car crash in 2008, and also struggled with substance abuse. Yep, Culkin was often involved in run-ins with substance abuse. In 2012, a photo was spread of Culkin looking gaunt and very different from how he looked in childhood. This shocked a lot of people, and the media outlets attributed his change in appearance to a long-term addiction to heroin. There were even rumors spread from certain media that he spent $6 grand on heroin every month. That sounds bad, huh? But in an interview, Culkin denied this outrageous claim. Aside from all that, Culkin ran into other trouble when it was rumored that he was sexually abused by pop star Michael Jackson. The former child actor starred in Jackson's music video for Black and White and became close friends. Jackson later faced allegations of sexually abusing boys.
So you're going to let him answer questions about Macaulay Culkin?
Let him answer that one.
To your knowledge, were you ever accused of having sexually molested Macaulay?
That's an instruction not to answer on that one.
But Culkin maintained that he had never seen him do anything inappropriate. As reported in an interview in Vice, Culkin clarified this outlandish rumor. He said, "He never did anything to me. I never saw him do anything, and especially at this flashpoint of time, I'd have no reason to hold anything back. The guy has passed on. If anything, I'm not gonna say it will be stylish or anything like that, but right now is a good time to speak up. And if I had something to speak up about, I will totally do it. But no, I never saw anything. He never did anything." What do you guys think? Do you think he's telling the truth? Despite all the issues mentioned, Culkin now looks much better. In an interview with Esquire not long ago, his appearance had changed. And the most important thing is he looked healthy. On his private Instagram account, he also seems happy and uploads a lot of fun and funny content.
Hi everyone. You guys tired of the Oscars and the Oscar commercials? Me too. Well, I'm here to advertise something.
Good to see that, buddy. Maybe there won't be an opportunity for the adult Culkin to play in the comedy classic as a kid again. But as for other roles or a cameo, that will still be possible, as was indicated in Enemy a few months ago. If you're still holding out hope for this, take a look at a snippet of Culkin playing Kevin in a Google Assistant advertisement released in 2018.
Google, add aftershave to my show. Remind me to clean these sheets.
What do you think, guys? Is he still in shape for this character? So that's it for our discussion on the Home Alone reboot project and the possibility of Macaulay Culkin returning to play in it. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comments column below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting discussions. See you later!